Hiya, it's Carol from the Crafty Emporium again. I thought I'd wave with this hand this time because I normally wave with that hand, but this time I'm waving with this hand. Oh, I look like a spider just running across the screen there. Okay. Oh, do you know, I do worry about myself sometimes. Okay, so this is the second autumn journal that I'm videoing for you today. And I can tell it's an autumn journal because autumn. So the front cover has got a tag on it and another Debbie Mum button of a sunflower. And then I've put some lace trim on here with some beads on it. And that's the back. And I decided not to do anything with the back because I thought that that was quite a pretty card. So I didn't think it needed anything on the back. And then, as per usual, it has got the seam binding closure, and we've got beads on the ends of the ribbons. Okay, so to the inside cover, we have got the calendar of October, and I've actually put photo corners on this one so that you can actually lift this out, turn it over, journal on the back, journal on there, and then pop that back in there so that that becomes almost a little hidden spot just under there. Oh, come on, go back in for mummy. No, go back in. Come on, there you go. See? No, you wanted to really. So this is very similar to the first autumn journal that I showed you, in that again I've double printed the page, cut part of it out, stuck it on as a pocket, so then you have got this little secret pocket here with some coffee dyed papers in. We've got a picture here of some little mices going picking their autumn blackberries, and I've done it as a little bit of a tuck. And here I've done another little packet with a grass seed in it, but this time I've backed it with some brown paper. So basically this stuff here, I received some flowers on my birthday, and this is what they were wrapped in. So it was almost like this clear, it wasn't a cellophane but like a plasticky thing, and then the brown paper behind it, and so I decided to use it to put the specimens in, and I thought it worked quite well. So that sits in there. On this side here I've got a piece of vellum with the window printed on it so that you can look through to the image behind it, and then when you flip it over you've actually got one of the little mices looking as though he's coming down to the flowers to come and pick up something from the flowers there. Here we've got a pocket made from a book page that I've got. On this side I've got the cockerels on. So I turned up the bottom of the page to make a pocket. Oh, sun's come out. And then put some coffee dyed pages together as a little booklet there. And here I made, well, I hope you can see that because of the sun shining. I had this problem last time with the sun, didn't I? Mind, there's a big cloud coming shortly, I think. So here I made a little pouch, and there's some paper inside of there, and then that just slots underneath there. Here is a sunflower paper, so it's got the writing lines on it, and then that flips up to reveal the other side, and I've got some stenciling on that page there. I did a paper punched border on the edge of the paper here, and then just put some distress inks over the edge of that. Here I've done a corner flip, put a little dagger bead on there to just weight it down a little. So little corner flip pocket with some a journaling card and a tag in it. I liked this idea. Mrs. Cog did this. Elizabeth did this on the edge of her pages, where instead of putting the whole strip of lace on it, she just put a part of the lace on. I thought that was really lovely. I liked that idea, so thank you for that, Elizabeth. That's very very lovely idea. I like that. Here we've got a journaling page with a journaling card on, so that you've got the lines on here and on the page, and some stenciling, and that flips open. Here I've got a brown paper bag that I did some printing on, and inside there are some journaling cards. Here I've got a pumpkin that acts as a little bit of a tuck, and again there's another little seed sampling there, and a tag and a larger tag. And on the opposite page, on the back of the bag, I've done a little bit of a tuck spots there too. Now I've left the strings on here because some people like them, but the lady who's purchased this, the same as with the other one, if she wants to cut those bits off and make it neater, then she can do, but at least if they're left behind, she's got the option. So here I've got a pocket with a tag in and a list card, and this pocket is also a flip up with some journaling lines on. Another little tuck card there, and again the same kit I used was the Calico Collage Simply Autumn, and this was one of the cards from in the kit. Excuse me. Oh, a bit of fluff in there. Get rid of you. Thank you. So here I cut out this toadstool from out of the kit, and I'd got this red graph paper which I just cut into a double tag booklet and tucked it behind there. And again, this idea again from Mrs. Cog with the lace. Here I just cut out one of the verses that's in the kit and put some of the leaves on and a little bit of lace. Some more lined paper and some more stenciling. This was a page from out of a book, and this was the October page. And on the other side I actually put some printed vellum. That's the word I was looking for. So that, because the back of this page was all writing and I thought it was a bit boring, so I put some printed vellum on there, so that even if you had nothing in it, the writing page shows through, and also the image from the vellum as well. I know that sun's really come out. Let me just pull my blind down a bit and block out a little bit of that sun. Just talk to yourselves a minute. See if that helps a little bit, and then when it goes back in I can pull the blind back up. So what I did was I made a tag, and I put a cameo on the top, and then when you turn it over there's a little pocket on the back with a journaling card. So, and that just tucks there behind that vellum there. This is a recipe page that I coffee dyed, so it's folded in the envelope style, so that you can actually write your recipe on there, but it's also then become a little bit of a belly band, so there's a tag behind it with some lace trim on the top of that. Here I've got these little journaling cards, and I just attach them as individual little pockets, and then inside there's some individual little coffee dyed tags that just sit in there. This is one of those envelopes that are going to be on my Etsy store shortly, and again I printed on top of it so that it got a little bit of leaf which sort of matched up with the idea of autumn. This is a resealable flap, so you open that up and there's some journaling cards inside of there. So there's a variety of bits and pieces, and a die cut page which can be used as a journaling card. A page from the kit. Here I made a belly band, and it's also a flip, so that you can do a bit of journaling inside of there, and then tucked behind there there's a journaling card and some paper and a little flower at the bottom, again just to prevent them falling out the bottom. I attached the Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, I attached a sheet of music paper which I'd folded in half so that it made a little sort of flip open bit there, and there's a piece of coffee dyed paper in there, but it also then made the back part that's folded over made a pocket, and there's some journaling cards in there, and I added some of the skeleton leaves on as a little bit of a decorative edge. Page from the kit again. Here I did a belly band with some lace and some braid, and added a bingo card on top of a die cut piece of coffee dyed card, and that just slots in there. A die cut tree and the little cards for September, October and November. This is just a journaling card and it's got a pocket on the back. This is the centre of the signature, and I put this paper bag which I printed on. You'll see that in a moment. So I've done that as the centre, and then added this card as a pocket. Then inside the pocket there's a little piece of paper. So I printed on the paper bag there, and then I added the strings to an acorn. And then there's some more journaling cards in the other side of the bag, pocket on the other side, and inside the pocket there's another Jibidneri inspired little pouch with some dried flowers in there from over there again. This was I love these jars. These were again from Calico Collage, and this was on her website, and it's a freebie, and there's, I think, the 6 jars on the card on the freebie. So I just cut it out, wrapped some cord around it, and made it into a tuck spot. Did quite a lot of stenciling on this page. Here I did a ripped pocket edge, and I made this journaling card, and I was in an embellishment swap over on Friendly Junk Journals, I think it's called. Sorry, Linda, I'm terrible with names, sorry. This was one of the embellishments that she sent me, was a dried piece of lime. So I attached that on the front there, and inside added a couple of little pockets, and in each one there's another little mini tag. So that sits in there. And then in the glassine bag I have put a couple of pages of a vintage poem book that I've got, and the poem in this one is Ode to Autumn. So I thought that was quite relevant. By Keats, I think that one was. Let me just check. Yeah, Keats. Even though it's got Wordsworth at the top of the page, the poem itself was by Keats. So just for a bit of protection, I just put it in the glassine bag and tuck that behind there. So here there's a journaling card which just slips open so that you've got the whole page you can write on. Did a little hedgehog pocket here, little cutie, and this is from a vintage book that I found in my local charity shop, and so I took out one of the pages, so it was all related with the seeds and leaves of autumn. The other side of the envelope, and there's some recipes in there. Here you can see where I printed onto the envelope so that you've got those leaves. This page here I did the flip so that this is magnetised, and that lifts up, and then waterfall, isn't it? Sorry, I called it a flip, it's a waterfall, so that you can then stick pictures on or do some journaling onto there, and then to hold that in place, that just holds it down with the magnet there. This is a cutting out of a magazine about how to help wildlife and enjoy nature in November. So a good note for all here: as Guy Fawkes night approaches, make sure there are no hedgehogs in incinerators or the leaf litter you intend to burn. So we don't want our little hedgehog friends burning. And then some graph paper, which I've just folded up behind there, and there's a pocket up the top here with a couple of journaling cards in. They just sit in there. This is the other side of that page with the vellum on that's printed, so that you've got a printed image here, but you've also then got the words of the book page showing through the vellum, and then just a simple tag, which again I think was, I love those tags. You can tell, can't you? I've used to cut them a couple of times. These were a freebie from Junk Journal Junkies, from one of the ladies on there. So this was a squirrel card, which acts as a bit of a tuck for these, a journaling card and a tag. Again, the Mrs. Cog effect lace. Here I've done a double pocket with a journaling card and some writing paper, and this is a little embossed bookmark, and I've done it as a double pocket here. I'm just going to take this paper clip off. This isn't to hold this pocket in place, it's for what's on the next page, but this I've done as a flip so that you've got a bit of journaling space in there too. Turn that one over. So on this side of the page I have put one of the verses from out of the kit, and as you can see, this is one of the double page spreads from the kit, and so obviously when you use this as a page, the other half of this page is down here. So what I did was I printed it off again so that I've got it on this side, so it now looks like one continuous page. But what I did here was I put my own handmade little ring, what do you call them? Oh, can't remember. Anyway, so that's wrapped around there. Put that to one side, because this then opens up that way and that way to reveal the inside of the page, but it also opens that way so that you've got the other side to write on, and the same with this piece as well. This opens up so that you've got this side to write on, and that's why I put the paper clip, there we go, on there. It was just to hold that in place so that it doesn't keep toppling over. So that just holds that on there, and then, as I say, that just prevents that from toppling over. So then that just wraps around these in a figure of 8, but I will continue doing that afterwards. And then on the end of the cord is a flower to just weight it down a little. Here there's a little tuck spot with a card on that says "Fallen leaves and autumn angels gather here." So there's a little tuck card in there. This page then flips open so that you've got a journaling space here, and then these are 2 pages joined together that then make, just move that down a bit, that then makes a little tuck pocket up there. Ooh, hold it. Oh. Ooh, do it that way. It's because I'm so far away from it because of the camera. There we go. So that tucks in there. Here I did a cut pocket here, and then I cut the toadstool out and stuck that on top, so that whatever you put behind it you can see it through here as well. And just added this flower on top of this card. Here's a paper bag, and just put some of the leaf trim on and put some journaling cards in. This was in the kit, and I just cut them out, well, punched them out. I couldn't cut out perfect circles like that, and I placed them on the page like this because I thought it'd be quite nice to write anything related to autumn. So anything beginning with the letter A over here, then the U, then the T, U, the M and the N. This is Cog's lace again. That's that beautiful page that I like. Here I made a pocket, so that lifts up and out there. This is a pocket here, and some paper from a magazine that I thought was really pretty, related to autumn, so I just took that under the pocket there. Now I've pinned this closed, and I'm not going to open it out, but this actually opens out this pocket. In this pocket here, the other side of the cockerel pocket, there's the rabbit or the hare tag and a fox tag, so they're all layered together with a brad so that they can swivel. Here there's another page from the book which has got the vellum window on it, and then the back page here we've got a belly band here with some journaling paper behind it and a card. And then this is the November-December calendar, which comes out the same as on the first page, and then the back cover. So that's the second autumn journal of the day. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you later. Try a bit.